Hey guys, welcome back to another Abyss Tech Vlog video. So this is actually something a little different. Basically a thrift store haul that I recently had. So as you can tell, I had a little bit of a quick sneak peek at probably the most recent video I did, which is the Abyss Tech Vlog, the $3.14 thrift store haul. So this is going to go over the computer system that I actually got, which was $1.50 overall. But anyway, it's going to be a Acer system with a older AMD Athlon dual core. So I'll go ahead and switch on over to the GoPro and see how well everything goes. Actually, my first video with the GoPro hooked up to my capture card via micro HDMI. And here we go. The Acer system I picked up from the thrift store for only $1. And the other $1 item that I got was the monitor and a couple of different cables that actually came with the system. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this system. So on the front here, I've got 5 USB 2.0 ports and some kind of card reader. I don't know how many kinds of cards it reads. A front mini Firewire 1394, microphone, headphones. And then down here, man, this thing needs a good cleaning. But I got a DVD burner with a label flash, which would be perfect for my mom's business system for when we get moved. And up here is the power button. Then on the side here, ventilation. I don't care if anyone uses that Windows Vista key, if you guys can see it. I don't care. You got the factory specs. As I mentioned in the most previous video, it's a Acer Aspire AX1200-B1792A. Comes with 4 GB of DDR2 memory, 320 GB hard drive, a Super Multi drive, and a 60-something day McAfee free trial. Whoop-de-doo. I don't like McAfee one bit. But anyway, and got some serial numbers down here. And on the back, we have 7.1 analog audio, dedicated graphics card here, which was a Galaxy GeForce 8400 GS or something like that. Got 4 more USB 2.0 ports, a Legacy VGA, the PS2 ports, and I think this might be a gigabit LAN. Not entirely sure on that, don't quote me, and a PCI X1 modem card, but who uses a modem these days? And then down here is the power supply. And I was looking at the sticker and it says it has HDMI support, which is blocked off, but I am thinking it does have HDMI right on board, so I'll have to actually get that punch out, so which will require the removal of the motherboard. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open, shall we? Let's say find a screwdriver here. Screwdrivers are kind of hard to come by around here. Ding. Yellow screwdriver. I remember back in the olden days, I think it was like 2008, 2009, when Logan was doing Tiger Direct, and he always said to use an orange screwdriver, and believe it or not, I would actually follow suit with that. Use an orange screwdriver, not a red, because the red explodes. Just good old times from watching Logan. When I first got this system, it was definitely a little buggy on the inside, but of course I had a leaf blower, so I did a Gary Holzman trick. The guts. Let me try that again. Reference cooler from Acer, graphics card, modem card, heatsink from Northbridge. Here is the DVD burner, power supply, which, tell me what this is. It says do not exceed 220 watts. Okay. Yeah, I might be able to find a graphics card that might work for better uses. But let's go ahead and power this thing up, shall we? Let me go ahead and switch to I think it was input 6 I needed. Go ahead and get the I'm not using the VGA connector on this, I just need the video. Screwdriver falls over. And then once we get the chance, we will take a look at the system BIOS. Once I find the connection here, which I'll slide this thing probably out of the frame a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. I need a longer cord. I would try using a DVI to VGA adapter, but all I have is a DVI to VGA adapter. That thing is not securely in place. Of course, I'm not going to plug it into the internet because we don't know what's on this system yet. But this would likely be a good Windows 10 system, or maybe an old retro PC. One of the many things that you can use. Alright, power supply cord. Alright, let's go ahead and initiate the smoke test. Alright, once I can find the power button. Other side. Smoke test! Hey, we got power. Do we have video? Let me, do I not have video? Or am I on the wrong? Yep. Yes. Wait. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the BIOS. Cool. The system power is on. Coolio. Now, is it going to pass post? That's the question. And it's thundering out, so I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I'm actually using my I'm actually using my newer NW700, so the audio should be better. Hey, and it's a standard BIOS. So right. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit better of a close-up shot here. All right, so let's take a look at this system. Go ahead and lower the feet on this thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to product information. So this gives us the BIOS date release, which is back from 2008. Probably should check to see if there's a newer version of the BIOS. Gives the system manufacturer, product name, the serial number, BIOS version, which is R01BO, and the asset tag number is nothing but a bunch of zeros. So let's go into standard CMOS. Alright, so we do have 4 gigs of RAM. Nothing on SATA 2. I probably should check that. Nah, that was Facebook. I don't know what's on SATA 2. Alright, so we might not have a working hard drive. Unknown. Let's go see what's in the advanced. Alright, so the CPU is enabled. Alright, so we might not have a hard drive. It'd be a boot agent. I don't know what's on the hard drive. Who knows? With it being a Seagate. Advanced chipset, so PCIe Express, Spectrum, I don't know what that is. Hybrid SLI. Cool. Integrated peripheral, so we've got IDE, HDMI audio, so it looks like this does have HDMI on it. Indeed. Alright, nothing there. Check PC health status. Whoa! Right. So our current CPU temperature is sitting at 43 degrees. Shutdown temperature is set at 90. So we're looking pretty normal. Let's see if we can boot into anything. If not, we're going to go ahead and start dissecting this. Now this is going to be another long-awaited video to edit. But something tells me it's going to be another huge video. And we're already sitting at 8 minutes. Ouch. Let's see what we get. Is the hard drive alive? A disk read error has occurred. Okay. So I might have to figure out how to take the optical drive out of this thing. But yeah, so far this wraps up the video and all. I'm trying to figure out where this SATA cable goes to. Whether it's SATA 2 for SATA 2 or what. But anyway, I will get back to you guys on that with the magic of video editing. Alright, so I found a little surprise inside the DVD drive. The golden compass. So that's a little added bonus I got. But anyway, I think I might have a theory to what might be going on. I'm thinking it might have been a bad data connection to start. But since I plugged this black SATA cable in, I was able to get a better idea as to why the system might not be working, and by switching the cable out, the post process has actually went through a little quicker. Now, next question is it going to detect the hard drive? Let's check. And by the way, in case you were wondering, there's 2 screws on the front and one the power supply I had to remove to get to the cage. And guess what? It was a bad SATA cable. So in case you were wondering as to why your hard drive isn't being detected, look at the SATA cable. That's usually your first option to look at. So anyway, let's go ahead and boot in to see what's on here. God only knows what might be on here. Exit without saving, yes. Well, let's give it another shot. Also, folks, stay hydrated. Hey, we got a beep. Beeps are awesome. Oh, so there might not be anything on the hard drive. First, and it looks like it has an NVIDIA chipset on it, and looks like the hard drive has been wiped. Cool. So let's go ahead and find my Linux CD to see what damage I can do to it. Nope, chopper. So here is Zorin OS, which is a copy I burned on the CD. I was going to do a video about an old Dell Latitude C240, but didn't quite have the time. Then there's also a neighbor's laptop that she asked me to get back up and running. I mean, the thing's old, but hey, made a few bucks off it. Alright. So it looks like the hard drive has been wiped. Coolio. So this might be a perfect candidate for Linux. And yes, Linux is free. I'm going to have to start watching level 1 text more often. This is going to turn into be a very long video. So let's go ahead and do a restart. Control-Alt-Delete. See what's in the... See what option is the boot menu, which I'm thinking was F10. Nope, F12. There we go. Anything on the hard drive? Try. Nope. I'm not plugged into any network. You know, maybe that little dongle that was sticking out might have been a wireless cable, little wireless USB cable. So let's go ahead and go into the DVD drive. CD-ROM. There we go. So let's go ahead and English. Let's try Zorin OS. I mean, this is Zorin OS Lite, which is more built for older, lesser spec items, like stuff with low amount of memory and all. This might be a good candidate for a Linux system. This is a 32-bit version. Uh-oh. We're getting some errors here, folks. But anyway, this is going to end the main video section for this system. Since I got all tore apart, as you can see right here. Hi. But yeah, I guess this is going to conclude the overlook of this Acer Aspire system that I got for $1. That's it, folks. Alright, no sooner I decided to end the video, guess what loads? It loaded. Don't you love when that happens? As soon as you get a batch of errors, it still loads. But anyway, I'll probably have a part 2 coming up on the system installing Linux.